goal! Can you believe it? Ferroviária have done it! Absolutely stunning strike to put them ahead! A bit of a cagey start here, isn't it? Both sides probing, but not really committing too many bodies forward.
Absolutely, John. You can see Ferroviária are looking to exploit the channels down the left, but Juventus-SP are holding their shape well defensively. They're both probing, John, trying to find that early opening. Ferroviária seem content to let Juventus-SP have the ball in deeper areas, perhaps looking to spring a quick counter through their pacey wingers. They're certainly feeling each other out, John. Juventus-SP are trying to stretch Ferroviária wide, but the defense looks compact at the moment. Indeed, John. You see Juventus-SP trying to force play down the left flank, but Ferroviária's midfield is compact, making it very difficult for them to find space. They're probing, John, trying to find a weakness. Juventus-SP are keeping their shape well defensively, forcing Ferroviária wide. They're certainly patient, John, probing the flanks. Look at the way Ferroviária have tightened up their midfield shape, making it very difficult for Juventus-SP to find that killer pass.
You feel like Ferroviária are just probing, Mike, trying to find that little crack in the Juventus defense. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just a lot of passing between center backs at the moment.
They're trying to build from the back, John, but Ferroviária's midfield is pressing well, forcing Juventus-SP wide, where they haven't found much joy yet.
Just trying to find a spark here, aren't they? A bit cagey at the moment.
Juventus-SP are trying to build from the back, but Ferroviária's midfield press is really compact, forcing them wide. It's a fascinating tactical battle unfolding, though neither has found the key to unlock it yet.
Not much to report here, is there? Both sides just probing, feeling each other out.
You can see Juventus-SP trying to work the ball wide to the flanks, but Ferroviaria's fullbacks are tracking back diligently, keeping their shape very well indeed. Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are building patiently from the back, looking for those little pockets of space between the lines.
A bit of a stalemate here, isn't it? Ferroviaria seem content to let Juventus-SP have the ball in their own half. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just a bit of passing back and forth.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are looking to establish a rhythm, but Ferroviaria's midfield is compact, really denying them space to build any real attacking momentum. You can see the tactical discipline though, John. Juventus-SP are looking to exploit space down the right, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is just snuffing it out beautifully.
Just a little cagey out there so far, isn't it? Both sides probing, but nobody really looking to commit too many men forward just yet. Just need a bit of spark here, Mike. They're probing, but not quite finding the final ball. They're just probing, aren't they? A bit of keep ball from both sides, but nobody looking to commit too many bodies forward just yet. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just a bit of dancing around the midfield at the moment.
Absolutely, John. Juventus-SP seem to be recycling possession effectively, looking to draw Ferroviaria out of shape. It's about patience and finding the right moment to commit those forward passes. Well, Juventus-SP are trying to draw Ferroviaria out. You see how their midfield is holding a very deep line, looking for any space to exploit on the counter. They are indeed, John. Juventus-SP are patiently building from the back, trying to find those pockets of space between the lines. But Ferroviaria's midfield is holding firm for now.
You get the sense both these sides are feeling each other out, Mike. Really trying to establish dominance in midfield, but it's a bit cagey.
They are, John. Juventus-SP are building from the back, looking to draw Ferroviaria out of shape. Notice how the fullbacks are pushing high.
Just a bit of a chess match developing out there, Mike. Nobody wants to give an inch, it seems.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem to be probing down the right flank with their winger, but Ferroviaria are well drilled, cutting off the passing lanes effectively.
It's just not quite clicking for either side, is it? A bit of a chess match developing here, but without the Kings being under too much pressure just yet. You get the sense both these sides are feeling each other out, Mike, waiting for a moment of individual brilliance or a slip.
Indeed, John. Ferroviaria are looking to build from the back, but Juventus-SP are pressing high, forcing those long balls which are easily dealt with at the moment.
Just trying to build something here, aren't they? Possession has been a bit of a dance, back and forth without a real sting.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem content to build from the back, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is forcing them wide, where the delivery hasn't been incisive enough to trouble the defense.
Bit of a stalemate here, isn't it? Just passing it around the back. No real incision from either side just yet. They're probing, aren't they? Just trying to find that little pocket of space. But Ferroviaria are really well organized at the back.
fascinating to watch, John. Juventus-SP are really focusing on their shape, keeping a very compact midfield to deny Ferroviária any space to operate.
Not a lot happening here, is it? Just feels like both sides are waiting for someone to make a mistake.
You're right, John. Juventus are struggling to break down that compact Ferroviária shape, and their midfield looks a little disconnected. Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are looking to build from the back, but Ferroviária's midfield press is incredibly organized, cutting off those passing lanes effectively.
Still locked at 0-0, Mike. It feels like we're waiting for a spark to ignite this one.
They're certainly feeling each other out, John. Juventus-SP seem to be content to recycle possession in their own half, waiting for an opening, while Ferroviária are holding a compact shape, looking to spring a counter.
Not a great deal happening out there, is it? Just feel like it's all a bit sideways at the moment. Not a lot happening out there, is there? Both teams feeling each other out. A bit too much, perhaps.
They are indeed, John. Juventus-SP seem content to keep the ball in deeper areas, probing, but without that incisive pass to break the lines just yet. Indeed, John. You notice how Ferroviária's midfield three are dropping incredibly deep when they lose possession, effectively forming a compact block that's making it very difficult for Juventus-SP to find that killer pass. They're trying to work the ball into wider areas, John, but Ferroviária's fullbacks are tracking back diligently, stifling any potential crosses into the box.
Just waiting for something to spark here, aren't we? 36 minutes gone, and it's still goalless. You feel like one of these midfield battles is going to break open soon, don't you, Mike? Just need that incisive pass.
They are trying to draw Ferroviária out, John. See how their midfield shape is shifting, looking for that little pocket of space to exploit. They are, John. Juventus-SP are building patiently down the left, trying to draw Ferroviária out of their shape. It's interesting, isn't it? Juventus-SP are trying to stretch them wide, but the midfield unit for Ferroviária is just so disciplined, denying them any clear sight of goal.
Not much to report here, is there? Feels like we're just watching paint dry on the Allianz Stadium turf. Just a touch ponderous from Juventus-SP, aren't they? They're looking to force it through the middle, but Ferroviária are just so well drilled.
Precisely, John. Juventus-SP are holding their shape well, allowing Ferroviária to carry the ball into certain areas before shutting them down. They're disciplined out of possession. It's interesting how Juventus-SP are building from the back, looking to stretch the pitch, but Ferroviária are very compact, denying them central penetration.
Not a lot of sparks so far, is there? Both teams look a bit hesitant to commit men forward, just probing.
They are indeed, John. You're seeing a lot of sideways passes from Juventus-SP as they try to unlock Ferroviária, but the visitors are disciplined, keeping their lines very narrow. They're both probing, John, looking for those gaps. Juventus-SP seem content to recycle possession in their own half, perhaps waiting for Ferroviária to overcommit.
You'd expect a bit more from Juventus-SP here, wouldn't you? Just probing, no real intent. Getting a little bit scrappy out there, isn't it? Both sides just probing without much incision.
They're certainly probing, John, but the defensive shapes are so compact. You see Juventus-SP trying to overload on the left, but Ferroviária are doubling up well there. They are, John, and you can see the shape they're trying to establish. Ferroviária are looking to stretch Juventus across the width, but the defensive unit is holding firm for now. Juventus-SP are trying to build from the back, but Ferroviaria's midfield press is really stifling their creativity in this passage of play.
Just trying to find a spark here, aren't they? A bit too predictable in midfield.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are trying to stretch
45 minutes on the clock, and it's still a stalemate. A real tussle out there as we approach the break. You can feel the tension building.
You can see the defensive shape from both Juventus and Ferroviaria, very compact, waiting for that one moment of brilliance or a lapse in concentration.
Just a touch of midfield sparring, isn't it, Mike? Both sides probing, but nothing really sticking.
Indeed, John. You see a lot of short passes from Juventus-SP trying to unlock the midfield, but Ferroviaria's shape is compact, making it difficult to find space between the lines.
Just a bit cagey, this one, isn't it? Both sides feeling each other out. No real commitment forward yet.
They're both probing, John. But Ferroviaria are looking to exploit that space between the lines with their wingers, whilst Juventus-SP are trying to build patiently from the back. Yes, Juventus-SP seem to be favoring a build-up down the right flank, while Ferroviaria are compact in their defensive shape, looking to spring a counter. They're probing, John, trying to find the spaces. Juventus-SP's midfield looks compact, but Ferroviaria are patiently looking for that diagonal switch to unlock things.
Still a bit cagey out there, Mike. Both sides probing, but nothing really sticking in the final third.
Precisely, John. Juventus-SP are patiently trying to draw Ferroviaria out of their defensive shell, looking for those pockets of space between the lines.
Just a little bit of head tennis going on here, Mike. Neither side can quite establish any real control.
I'm seeing a clear pattern, John. Ferroviária are patiently building from the back, looking to exploit the space Juventus-SP leave when they press high. You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem to be patiently probing down the left flank, trying to stretch Ferroviária, but the visitors are holding their shape very well defensively. It's definitely been a game of fine margins, John. Both sides are probing, but neither has quite found the key to unlock the opposition's defense. You can see the tactical discipline, though. Everyone knows their role. It's been a bit of a chess match, John, with both sides trying to find space, but struggling to break down the opposition's defensive shape.
This half's been a real chess match, Mike, hasn't it? Not a lot of fireworks, but you can see the gears turning. Just ticking over now, aren't they? A bit cagey from both sides, you feel?
It's been interesting to see how Ferroviária are trying to press high, but Juventus-SP are finding little pockets of space between the lines when they do get it moving.
You feel like Ferroviária are starting to find their rhythm now, Mike. A few neat triangles developing down that left flank. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just a few sideways passes, not really testing either defense.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are patiently probing, looking for those fractional spaces behind Ferroviária's midfield, whilst Ferroviária are staying incredibly compact, denying any easy inroads.
Not a lot to report at the break, is there? Both sides feeling each other out. A real chess match unfolding here.
Indeed, Indeed, John. Juventus-SP have certainly enjoyed more of the ball, but their final ball hasn't quite unlocked the Ferroviária defense, who are remarkably well drilled in their shape. Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are looking to build from deep, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is very compact, stifling those central avenues effectively.
Not a whole lot to report here, is there, Mike? Just a few stray passes and not much invention.
Well, Juventus-SP have been trying to build from the back, but Ferroviaria's midfield press has been quite effective, forcing them into longer balls that haven't quite found their mark.
So, Mike, a real arm wrestle developing here. Possession a bit of a merry-go-round, isn't it? Not much to report here, is there? Feels like we've been watching paint dry for the last 45 minutes.
Yes, it's been a cagey affair, John, with neither side really able to establish that clear dominance in the midfield, and the defensive lines have held firm.
Just ticking away towards the break, Mike. Not much to report here, is there? Still goalless here at halftime, Mike. It's been a real cagey affair, hasn't it? Not much space for either side to exploit.
It's been a game of fine margins, John. Juventus-SP are looking to exploit the flanks, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is really stifling those advances. It's true, John. Juventus-SP are trying to build from deep, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is denying them those crucial central channels, forcing them wide too often. Absolutely, John. You can see Ferroviaria are trying to overload the flanks, but Juventus-SP have been disciplined in their defensive shape, keeping those passing lanes compact.
A frustrating half, Mike. We've seen plenty of possession, but precious little incision from either side.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem content to build from the back, probing for an opening, while Ferroviária are holding their shape remarkably well.
Not much to report at all, is there? Feels like both sides are just feeling each other out before the break.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are trying to stretch Ferroviária down the flanks, but their midfield shape is really compact, stifling any real penetration at the moment. Indeed, John. Ferroviária have been quite compact in that midfield, stifling any real progression from Juventus-SP, who are looking a bit predictable down the flanks.
Just seconds away from the break, Mike. Not much to report, eh? The rhythm seems a bit off for both Juventus-SP and Ferroviária.
It's certainly a game of inches at the moment, John. Juventus-SP are pressing high, but Ferroviária are finding those clever little pockets of space to exploit when they break. You're right, John. Juventus-SP have seen a bit more of the ball, but their final third passing has been a touch predictable, allowing Ferroviária to shuffle across and stay compact.
Not a lot to get the pulse racing here, is it, Mike? A real cagey affair. Not a lot to sink our teeth into there, is there, Mike? You'd expect a bit more from these two at the break. Phew, halftime. Not exactly a thriller, is it? Feels like both sides are just feeling each other out.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem content to recycle possession in their own half, looking for an opening, whilst Ferroviária are holding a very compact shape, making it incredibly difficult to penetrate. That's right, John. Juventus-SP seem content to build from the back, and Ferroviária are sitting deep, looking to spring a counterattack, but the final ball's been lacking from both sides.
Not much to get the pulse racing here, is there? Just ticking over, waiting for something to ignite this stalemate.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP are struggling to find space between Ferroviaria's midfield and defense. Their wingers are being tightly marked.
Just can't seem to unlock anything, can they? Ferroviaria are just so compact, nullifying every run. Just a touch more incision needed from Juventus-SP in that final third, wouldn't you say? They've had the ball, but haven't quite unlocked the Ferroviaria defense.
They're trying to build from the back, John, but the pressing from Ferroviaria is stifling any real progression, forcing them wide quite often. You're right, John. Juventus-SP are seeing more of the ball, but haven't found a way to stretch Ferroviaria's compact defense effectively. It's a tactical battle for sure. Well, John, Juventus-SP are dropping deep to try and stifle Ferroviaria's midfield creativity, but it's leaving them a little exposed on the counter if they lose it high up. Indeed, John. It's been a tactical chess match, really. Juventus-SP holding possession deep in their half, looking for an opening, while Ferroviaria are compact, ready to spring a counter.
Still nothing to separate them at the break, is there? Juventus-SP trying to force it through the middle, but Ferroviaria are just so well organized.
It really is, John. Juventus-SP are trying to overload that left flank, but Ferroviaria's defensive shape has been absolutely immense, cutting off those passing lanes consistently.
Honestly, Mike, we're just ticking over here. Feels like a bit of a chess match, but without the Grandmaster moves just yet.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are really trying to overload the left flank, but Ferroviaria's defensive shape is holding firm, denying them clear entry into the final third.
Lads, let's inject some urgency into this. It feels like we're just admiring the grass at the moment, doesn't it? Not much to shout about yet, is there, Mike? Juventus-SP just can't seem to find that killer pass. Ferroviária are probing nicely down that left flank, but Juventus-SP seem quite compact defensively at the moment, don't they? It's a bit of a chess match out there, Mike. The players feeling each other out. Just struggling to find that killer pass, aren't they? Ferroviária are just so organized at the back, really stifling Juventus-SP's creativity.
It's fascinating, John. Juventus-SP are trying to overload the left flank with their wingback pushing high, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is denying them that crucial space to penetrate.
Just 50 minutes in and it's still goalless! You feel one moment of magic could unlock this.
You're absolutely right, John. Juventus-SP are patiently probing, but Ferroviária are exceptionally well drilled at denying them space in behind. They're keeping their defensive shape immaculately.
Right, Mike. Not a whole lot to report here at the moment, is there? A real tactical stalemate developing. We're into the second half, still locked at 0-0. Both sides probing, but not quite finding that killer pass. Not a whole lot happening at the moment, is it? You'd expect a bit more intensity from Juventus-SP here at home.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP seem to be patiently probing down the left flank, looking for that run from their winger, while Ferroviária are compacting the center effectively.
Just can't seem to find that killer pass, can they? Ferroviária, holding that defensive shape beautifully. Just a bit of head tennis in midfield right now, isn't it? Neither side can quite get a foot on it and build anything.
Absolutely, John. You see how Ferroviária are overloading that right flank whenever Juventus-SP try to build from the back. It forces them into predictable, long passes which their midfield then intercepts. Absolutely, John. Juventus-SP are trying to be patient, building from the back, but Ferroviaria's pressing shape is forcing them wide, restricting those central passing lanes effectively. They are, John. Juventus-SP are trying to build from the back with those inverted fullbacks, but Ferroviaria's midfield shape is very compact, making it difficult to penetrate.
Still no breakthrough, Mike. Just a lot of passing in the middle of the park. You know, Mike, they're just probing, aren't they? Nobody really wanting to commit just yet.
It does seem that way, John. Ferroviária are showing good discipline in their defensive shape, making it difficult for Juventus-SP to find those pockets of space.
Anything happening out there, Mike? Feels like a bit of a chess match at the moment, doesn't it?
Indeed, John. It's a fascinating tactical battle. You see Ferroviária trying to stretch the play wide with their wingers, but Juventus are very compact, denying them space in the central areas.
You feel like either side is about to unlock this, Mike. It's been so cagey.
They're certainly trying to build from the back, John. But the midfield battle is really intense. Neither side is giving an inch.
You just sense that one of these teams is going to find a spark, Mike. It's been a real arm wrestle so far.
It feels like Juventus-SP are looking to stretch Ferroviária wide, but their final ball into the box is just lacking that incisive quality right now. You're right, John. Juventus-SP are trying to stretch Ferroviária wide with those diagonal balls, but the defensive shape is holding firm, leaving little room to maneuver.
A bit of a midfield chess match developing here, Mike. Neither side wanting to overcommit. Not much joy for either side as we tick past the hour mark. Feels like the first goal could really open this up.
You're right, John. Juventus-SP seem to be looking for that diagonal ball to their winger. But Ferroviária have been incredibly disciplined in cutting off those passing lanes so far.
Not a whole lot to report here, Mike. Just a bit of a cagey affair as we edge towards the hour mark.
Indeed, John. Juventus-SP are trying to stretch them wide, but Ferroviária are holding their shape brilliantly, forcing play into less dangerous areas.
"60 minutes gone, still no breakthrough. Ferroviária are holding their shape, but Juventus-SP need to find a spark." A bit of a cagey affair this, isn't it? Both sides probing, but no real incision just yet.
They're trying to build from the back, Juventus-SP, but Ferroviária are very well organized, cutting off those passing lanes effectively. Just needs a moment of magic to unlock this. They're trying to draw Ferroviária out, John, being patient. You can see the fullbacks pushing higher, looking for that channel ball.
A little bit of a lull here, isn't it? Feels like both sides are just trying to feel each other out.
It's true, John. Ferroviária are holding their shape defensively, looking to exploit any space behind Juventus-SP's midfield.
Still nothing much to report, is there, Mike? Both sides probing. but no real danger yet.
They are, John. Juventus-SP are struggling to find any width, constantly funneling the play back inside where Ferroviária have numbers. It's making it very predictable. Ferroviária are maintaining their defensive shape well, keeping Juventus-SP from stretching them wide. They're looking to counter quickly when possession is regained.
Ferroviária takes the lead, 0-1.
They are, John. You see how Ferroviária's midfield trio are constantly shifting, denying space between the lines. It's forcing Juventus wide time and time again.
This is a real tactical chess match developing, isn't it? Ferroviária